Welcome to YourAPIData.com. My name is Maurice. In this video, I will go over creating an account. I will also be going over some of the basic functions of our service. To sign up, we navigate to the YourAPIData.com homepage and click on the Sign Up button in the bottom left-hand corner. On the registration page, we enter in our email address, password, and confirm password. We'll go ahead and click the registration button, and then we're navigated to a page where it tells us to confirm our email address. So we will go to another tab and confirm our email address. After we click the confirm email button, we are navigated to the dashboard screen where we can manage our data. Let's edit the name and description of our object to something that we can remember in case we have multiple. So we'll set the name and the description here. If we take a look at our data by clicking on the View Data Now, we can see that we have an empty object with no data. To start saving data, we select the Create Dataset option from the Action menu and choose a template. You can choose a template or you can manually insert your own, as long as it's in the proper JSON format. This template here has basic data structure that you would use for a typical website. We have website info, we have users, we have blogs, we have products, we have comments, and we have reviews. I will click the Save button, so it will create our data set. Now if we go back to View Data, we will see that in our browser we have our JSON data appearing. So we now have JSON data in the browser. We also have logging. So if we click on the View Log, and we can see that our initial data set was blank, and then after we created our new data set, we can see that it has the new data set that we have. That's what our data looks like now. And we can always revert back to the previous point at any time by clicking on the revert back to that point and going back to that point in our data. To access your data, just navigate to www.yourapidata.com/data and enter in your key, and you have access to your data, or you can give anyone that URL and they have access to that data in JSON format. So you now have your own data that you can control. That's your JSON data. And you can also control if it's public or private. So you can see here, I'm changing it to private, and I'm going back to that same URL where I enter the key, and I'm refreshing, and the data you have no more access to that data. So you have complete control of your data, if it's public or private. I'm going to turn it back to public again. Save the changes. Refresh the page, and we can see that our data is back. So that is it for this video. The next video, I'm going to show you how to add data. So we'll be creating some users and some products and some blogs and some displaying it on screens, and it should be fun. I hope you guys are following along. Don't just watch the video, follow along, and we're gonna create some beautiful websites and learn. It's gonna be great. So thanks.